And you're right here with PTN, the Pocono Television Network. So happy to be at Bushkill Falls. Before we talk to Charlie, the owner, of course, Miss Ashley here with me as well, just want to shout out to the Weatherly Hill Climb. Great event that we were just at. We're going to show you a lot of great stuff from that. It's coming up in the very near future. It was just a wonderful day for all of us. But Charlie, we are here at Bushkill Falls. We're so happy to be here.
Well, Chris, we're glad to have you here. Thank you for coming. My grandfather opened Bushkill Falls to the public in 1904 on a wing and a prayer and a single plank bridge. He labeled it the Niagara of Pennsylvania. And if you come, you would see it's deserving of that name. In 114 years since, we've now got 8 sturdy bridges and 2.5 miles of most spectacular hiking trails through the most magnificent scenery in the Poconos.
So tell me just a little bit about, we were talking just about the people who have visited Bushkill Falls and have been in this area since the 1940s. That was fascinating. Tell us a little bit about some of the people you knew actually who were here.
Well, now you're dating me, Chris, but I can tell you.
We don't judge.
Never
listen, in the late 40s and in the 50s, the television entertainment industry was all centered in New York. And so it was not unusual for Jackie Gleason and Perry Como and Danny Kaye and people of that ilk to be in the Poconos because that's where they came for their leisure activities and their leisure time. Most of them played golf. If I can plug a little for my friend Charlie Kirkwood, they played at Shawnee, but they also came to visit the falls, and we were glad to have them.
Yeah, we've been at Shawnee, and really, really spectacular property. One of the things is I think different with the falls itself is just the wildlife exhibits here. Tell us a little more about that.
Well, this wildlife exhibit has been here quite a while. One of my uncles was friends with a local taxidermist, and we conceived this as a means of an entrance facility to the falls to show the people the type of wildlife that inhabits Pennsylvania's forests. Most of it is still around. If you look closely, you can see it. Some of it hasn't been around for a while. We do have a bison and an elk here. But this is where this exhibit originated, and we're quite proud of it.
So where does the water originate from for the falls itself? That's kind of neat too.
This is a spring-fed creek, the Little Bushkill Creek, an exceptional value creek. It rises out of some springs that are about 5 or 6 miles from us. It's a completely unspoiled stream. No construction around it or on it of any kind from its whole length, from where it originates back around Lake Masconosia actually, to where it goes into the big Bushkill Creek and then into the Delaware River. Stretch of about 10 to 12 miles. Some of the most clear, pristine water you'd find anywhere in the United States.
It is remarkable.
And so the waterfalls here are the largest waterfalls that the Poconos has to offer, right?
These are the largest waterfalls the Poconos have to offer. It's not for nothing. We call ourselves the Niagara of Pennsylvania. Thank you, Ashley.
Wow. So we have 8, right? 8 waterfalls here?
We have 8 waterfalls here. They have been consistently the subject of calendars. They've been consistently the subject of advertising, some on a national scale. You might know one of our waterfalls, the Bridalveil Falls, was a part of a feature story and a shoot involving Charlize Theron in Vogue magazine in December 2011.
Oh, remember you showed us
that?
Yeah, you showed us.
Now
I'm
you're
sure you
speaking
probably
my
did.
language.
Now we're right in her bailiwick there,
Yeah.
yes. It is really, really amazing, and I think we were voted number 3, the Pocono Mountains in the U.S. is one of the top 10 destinations to view foliage, and this is definitely one of the places to do it. But just time for our last question is, if you had to say to a guest a reason to come and visit Bushkill Falls, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that you'd never regret having come here and taking your photographs. There's no place like it anywhere in the United States or even in the world.
And we're here with Charlie. Charlie's Bushkill Falls has been in his family for a number of years, and he's one of the original folks that founded a lot of things that you hear and see in the Pocono Mountains. I'm Chris, along with Ashley. You're watching PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Thanks for being with us.